If a broad asks you, let's say you went on a date and she asks you, are you seeing anybody? You know what you're supposed to say? You're supposed to be like, yeah, I'm seeing a couple people, it ain't nothing serious. I ain't found the right one yet. That's how you're supposed to respond. Forget what you've heard. Do not be like, oh no, not really, I'm not really seeing anybody. You know how she gonna think if you say that? She gonna think like, okay, if nobody wants you, I don't want you. That's how they think, bruh. They got, a high mindset. If nobody wants you, she don't want you. I know it sounds crazy, but that's how they think. You might think that if you tell her like, hey, yeah, I'm not seeing anybody, that oh she gonna start, she gonna get more attracted to you. Nah, bruh. They want what they can't have, and if she feels they want competition, man. They like competition. It ain't about being, just a sleazeball for nothing. They like that. You gotta feed that ego. You gotta feed that thing. They got like, oh, I gotta be the first one. They always want to be the first one on your team. If you think that if you tell her, oh, seeing anybody, bro, she gonna be out the door. You ain't getting no second date, or she gonna start flaking on you. She gonna start, giving you excuses. She gonna be all over the place. You don't know what the hell going on with her. That's what you're gonna get. But if she thinks that you out here in the market, you're dating multiple women, bro, that's gonna raise her attraction. That's how it works. She always gonna try to find out where you at, what you're doing, hitting you with them text messages like, hey, stranger, or what you doing right now? When can I see you? That's what you're gonna get. The other thing, man, never validate her. It's gonna go against what your mama taught you, what your auntie taught you. Forget all that. Females ain't got nothing to say when it comes to dating. You best believe that. Because they gonna tell you what they want, but they don't even know what they want. So how you gonna sit here and listen to a female tell you how the dating game works? I'm telling you right now, if you validate a woman, if you always telling her she beautiful, you always telling her she pretty, always, and it ain't just about texting or calling. It's about what you say. You know what I'm saying? It's about how you act. If you're always acting like, oh man, you just lucky to be with her, guess what gonna happen? She gonna be drier than the Sahara. You better off just being like aloof. She don't really know if you like her or not. Let's say y'all done got the first date, second date, whatever. You still ain't got them draws. Do not go in for the first kiss, man. Let her wonder. You gotta keep on wondering. Does he like me? Oh, how does he feel about me? Let her ask her friends like, hey, so how did that date go? Oh, I was right out with him, and he didn't kiss me. He didn't, say nothing not nice. I don't know if he likes me. You gotta make her be like that. You gotta keep her on her toes. All right, that's what you want. And she getting turned on every time she wondering how you feel about her, how how your brain working. She getting more turned on. She getting more obsessed. And guess what? You out here just chasing this paper, chasing out prospecting, leveling up, getting this bread. And she gonna be behind you, chasing behind you, because she trying to get that validation. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be like, give me that validation, damn it. And you ain't gonna give it. That you're gonna be getting them draws by the second date if you do that. Even if she shows up looking like the Queen of England, you just gotta keep that validation on the hush. Just be like, like you've been here before. You gotta act like you did dimes every day. It ain't nothing new to you, alright? Like you're new to this. You ain't new to this. You're true to this, alright? You also just gotta learn how to shut up. You gotta learn how to shut up. As whether you a handsome dude, whether you look like you looking like Beetlejuice, it don't matter. They do not like chatterboxes. If you a chatterbox, you're a chatterbox. How are they gonna help, man? Just shut up. If you kicking it with her, just keep your mouth shut. Do not be out here like the radio man, just talking, rambling on and on. And I don't mean you got to sit up here like the Terminator or damn Jason Voorhees. No, that's not what I'm saying. You can talk, but you got to keep your words short. You know, whatever you say, you got to mean what you say and say what you mean and keep it moving. These chicks, what I come to realize, they like quiet dudes, you the quiet dominant type, you got that aura like, she can't quite figure you out, she don't know what's going on with you. They like that mystery, man. Why do y'all think they like these damn novels, romance novels? You know what I'm saying? Because the dude in them novels, he's always this mysterious, dominant, masculine type dude, and she always chasing behind him, she always trying to figure him out. And the only difference is you ain't gonna simp out, because them dudes always simp out in the novels. But you ain't never gonna simp out. Even if you get the box, you're still gonna stay 10 tones down. Alright? So keep your mouth shut, do not validate. And you gotta make her feel you out here in the market still prospecting, alright?